thanks for joining us. I feel the result didn't necessarily reflect the game tonight.
I'd like to say that, but ultimately they've scored 4 goals and we haven't. So the reasons why they've scored 4 goals and the reasons why we haven't are the reasons why we've lost the game. I think I will say that, when we had the result we had last week, I didn't get overly excited, and I said to the players before the game and all week leading into this, I thought we trained as well as we did into the Hampton game, and then we've come out and we put it on the pitch really, really well. One massive decision in the first half, followed by a massive one in the second, in front of all of their fans, in my opinion, have been huge sways in the game, because the referee's put the whistle to his lips to give us a penalty and then changed his mind for what reason, I have no idea. And then for me to be told, well, it's a foul, but it's not foul enough, I don't understand that. And then in the second half, their lads, quite like Kai did at the far end of the pitch, he's taken a dive, if you like, I'm going to say it, and he's got a free kick and they've scored and it made it 2-0. So both of them situations, in my opinion, were within 15 yards of the home end, and I thought that the officials were swayed by that. So whether I get into trouble about that or not, I don't care. But that officialdom today is just not good enough.
Overall, based on our performance as well, I felt like we kept the ball for large spells and did our best with it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, my teams will play as much as we can, not just playing passing football for the sake of passing it. I want to be a goal threat, and I thought we were. I mean, their goalie's had to make saves, ours hasn't, but he's picked the ball out of the net 4 times. So in there lies an issue. Look, I just said to them, there's a lot of the game that I liked, and I mean that a lot, because I always judge the fans at the end of a game, and the fans have stayed again behind and really, really not just stood there, like mannequins and clapped the players off, which can happen, and then they're not really happy, but they were really buoyant after the game. Look, everybody keeps telling me it's going to turn, and we can see change, but I think we still need more change. I think that needs to happen quickly, and that's my job to be able to make that happen.
Looking ahead now, we've got a clear week ahead of a difficult game next Saturday.
Well, a hugely difficult game. I don't know how they got on this week, but I know they were playing in the FA Cup. But I've seen them myself about 3 or 4 times this season. Look, they're an attacking force. They've got a lad who's played at much higher levels of the game, who tends to be a real good focal point for them. And they've got lads who want to run forward on and off the ball. They're competitive, and they'll be at the top end of the table come the end, I would have thought, because of what's been invested there. So, look, at the end of the day, we got to stop worrying about who we're playing. It's about what we're doing. Like you said, I think you're noticing a change and a turnaround in the performances. And what I don't want to be is win one week and then lose the next week. I want to put a couple of wins together. But look, a lot of what I've seen today against a team that's, like I said, this is very difficult to come here, and that's the quietest I've seen Mark. And that means we had them on the back foot a lot. And like I said, I'll take it that the edge of the game against us here in the FA Trophy a couple of weeks ago, we've actually dominated the game quite a lot here today and come away losing. So some losses hurt, but some losses hurt more because you actually feel we could have taken something from the game. And both times we've scored, it's been far too quick that we've let them back in the game. And we've got to take that one squarely on the chin this week.